and feel dug dug. Drop a gear and disappear. Four wheels move your body, two wheels move your soul. I was born in a middle class family. My Enfield made me royal. Work hard in silence, let your Enfield make the noise. I'm sure most of us have heard a lot of such quotes in our life. As a matter of fact, these are not just quotes, these are emotions put in terms of words. Why is Royal Enfield so special? Let's see a few facts that makes Royal Enfield the brand it is today. This is one of the longest running production motorcycle company, and it holds a history of almost half a century. The first ever Royal Enfield was launched in UK in the year 1931, and then they came down to India in Madras in the year 1951. Before Royal Enfield entered into the motorcycle business, they were into making lawn mowers. Not just that, they also used to make parts for guns, hence the tagline, made like a gun. We all must have heard a rumor or a myth where they say that all Royal Enfields are... Well, that's the sound we are talking about. Alright, getting back to the myth. They say that all Royal Enfield bikes are handmade and hand assembled as well, which was true until 2014. And post 2014, what happened was that their sales spiked and they were not able to manufacture with their employees, so they had to start manufacturing using machines. And not just manufacturing, they also used machines to assemble and paint the bikes as well. Anyhow, the pinstripe on the Royal Enfield standard alone is still hand painted, and they hold a legacy of the same family doing the pinstripe painting from the beginning of Royal Enfield motorcycles in India. They also hold a history of creating a diesel engine for 325cc as a cubic capacity, which was capable of producing up to 15 Newton meter of torque and was able to generate a power of 6.5 bhp. And this is the only bike which was capable of giving a whopping mileage or fuel efficiency of 70 kilometers per liter of diesel. And there's a very common misconception that we have in this generation that the 650 twins that came out recently are the most powerful or the biggest engines Royal Enfields have ever produced. But that is wrong. The biggest engine Royal Enfields have ever produced is a 1000cc twin engine, which was a V-twin engine, which came out very long back ago. And these 1000cc engines were sold only in outer countries, and in India anyhow, the biggest engine that we ever got was 650 and the 700 twins, which were also the V-twin engine powered. Royal Enfield holds the pride of supplying their motorcycles to armies of 3 different countries. They started supplying to the Russian army, then they moved on to supply to the British army, and since 1950s they have been supplying the motorcycles to our own Indian army. Royal Enfield was also one of the first, or let's say they are the first company to launch the 4-stroke engine. They were the leaders of innovation back in the days, and they launched the 4-stroke engine in the year 1924 itself. Let's put all the facts aside. Let's see, as owners, why do the Royal Enfield owners prefer to buy this bike in particular? For that, I will have to take you to a tour to my bike. So let's go right away. start with the main reason. The main reason to buy this bike is the sound of the engine. Let's hear it. Not this sound. Okay, now I have removed the stock silencer and I have added this particular exhaust. This is an aftermarket exhaust. It's called they have different names. It's called the goldfish, they call it the shark. Whatever, let's listen to it. Now that you guys have heard the sound, that was the sound I was referring to. There are a lot of modern day bikes. They might have advanced electronics, safety equipment, and a lot more. And there are people bragging about it as well. But none of it actually matters. This beat alone is enough for the Royal Enfield riders. Modern sports bikes are fast, fancy looking, and safe with the modern electronics and whatnot. Riders who prefer to use sports bikes or prefer to own sports bike are blaming Royal Enfield based on a lot of aspects. They are still on top in terms of sales. Why do you think that is happening? There's definitely a reason for it. One of the best selling points for Royal Enfield is the fact that they are still stuck to their iconic design and they've upgraded their engines with the modern low rev engines. And this is one of the main selling points for Royal Enfield. How does this help for daily commuters? It is good for both on-road performance and off-roading as well. Thanks to the huge wheelbase or longer wheelbase with a really good ground clearance that Royal Enfield provides. Since Royal Enfields have a lot of torque that the engine produces, it goes up to 47 Newton meter of torque for the 350cc engine itself. So this makes it more reliable for people to carry a lot of luggage on the vehicle and a passenger, well, in bike's pillion rider and the rider himself or herself. Most of the parts in the Royal Enfield is made with metal, including the body parts. This gives an impression to its user or the buyer that it's going to be safe during an impact. And talking about pillion riders, Royal Enfields currently have bikes for all kinds of users. For daily commuters and people who prefer to go at a low speed or a medium speed, they have the Classic. And they also have the Electra and the Standard, which serves the similar purpose. And for people who want extreme off-roading experience with a medium or a slightly higher speed, they can go for the Himalayan. You then have the Continental GT 535, Continental GT 650 and the Interceptor 650. These are the bikes that are made for daily commute, sporty feel and high speeds as well. Last but not the least, and my personal favorite, the Thunderbird. This bike for me personally is suitable for all kind of use. Let's say for daily commute, I can use it as a daily driver. And if I want to go on a long ride, I can definitely rely on this bike and it's going to keep me comfortable. Not just that, this bike comes with a pillion rest. Well, in my case, there is no pillion rest on my bike. Nevertheless, Thunderbird comes with a pillion rest, which makes it really comfortable for the passenger or your pillion rider when you're going on a long ride. On the whole, Royal Enfield is not just a bike. It is a dream for a lot of middle class boys. And not just the boys, even girls are a fan of this bike. If you take it out, I wouldn't say that it's a chick magnet, but it definitely draws a lot of attention. Not just that, even a lot of squids are having these bikes these days and they are modifying their exhaust to a very bad extent. They make their exhaust scream. Due to this, they have started a ban, or they have put a ban on modifying exhausts on Royal Enfields. And we are unfortunately not getting the tug-tug feel that we Royal Enfield riders love. Despite all this, we still love our machines. They are our first love. They are a part of our family. They are our lifestyle. No matter what anyone says about them, we love their imperfections and cherish the feel they give to us when we ride on them. With that note, I'm Manish. This is Mr. 6'2". Catch you in the next one.